our decider, and NRG feeling, you know what, our 8-1 record is going to be good enough to take out Timbermen here.
Yeah, but interesting call. I was wondering if maybe they were avoiding that map because it is a Pugger's Paradise, as we like to refer to it as. It is a map that most teams know. It sounds like we're going to get straight into the action as well, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not the case. They are going to take the fight to Timbermen here on the dusty map of Mirage. Maybe not the dustiest of maps in the pool, but a dusty one nonetheless. Double dualies for Breeze and Hax along with Kevlar, and OC with no head in middle, caught looking in the window. The P250 of Shay and the Super Soldier of Shay to get on the board early with the advantage. Nitro, Catwalk, potentially the next man at bat. Does not peek Catwalk, or do not peek Connector, though. Instead, looking for that player, Catwalk. Straight up con they come, and Automatic's going to have himself tested on this site. One secure, but now he'll have to reload and further slink back in towards the site. Breeze at ramp will try to support. He's found one, but he needs more to assist Automatic. It's Nitro instead, though, from the back lines to find two. And Automatic to chime in for the final. NRG, a rare pistol win from them to start this second map off.
Indeed, a rare pistol win, and a very confident pistol win as well for NRG. Absolutely wiping away the Timbermen. Great little delay by Automatic. He gets that first kill, manages to stay alive, enable Nitro to have impact from Cat, Breeze from ramp. Good veteran play from those three over on the NRG squad. And so a well-deserved pistol round goes their way. No investment besides a Tech 9, a couple pieces of utility, and a P250 for the Timbermen, who look to train out towards B despite a couple of players waiting out towards top of middle, maybe hoping for a push. Shane, who has the bomb, also has the tech, which we might see swapped around for. But right now, it's just about not giving guns over to the Timberman side for NRG. Hold your lines, play proper Counter-Strike. Take a couple of fights like that. Now, don't take any more if you're Automatic. Get bailed out by Hex and OC up in Cat and Window, and win the round without a single casualty.
Succinct, quick, and easy for them. No bomb plant means Timbermen are going to lack utility. They'll have AKs, but no Molotovs appear to be in effect for this T side, which will definitely hurt their executes. NRG, a bit of a bonus, MP9s. Going to struggle a bit, but they can definitely be played to their strengths. Maybe some aggression from them. The M4s and the FAMAS should be able to hold their own as well. And there we go, aggression I was wondering about. Nitro pushing up middle with flashes to support. Swing from Nero that lines him up and OC up as well. The FAMAS and the MP9 dropped too quickly with no response. Automatic already out of the window. Next, a big task ahead of him. He's holding the cross Catwalk. He'll get one and fall away. Timbermen, though, if they just continue up Catwalk, they'll only have one defender to deal with in Automatic.
That one defender in Automatic swings out for two, looks for a third, but cannot reset the recoil. B side now open for business for Timbermen. Can they break on in? Bomb going down for an apps plant. Hex prepares to blow open that smoke, and he will do just that. Spots on through, sees nothing. Nero around the window, knows there's at least one in market. Shane tucks into bench as Breeze looks ready to fly on through with the MP9, leading the charge. Nade out, Nero one. Never mind, attempt to take him down, and Shane swings out for the pair. Hat-trick on the round, and Timbermen convert the first gun round into their favor, starting things off much like Ancient, close, and, well, contentious.
Close and contentious. Only one player surviving, very slim margins. But NRG, not the best of economies in spite of winning that second round cleanly. They're going to cobble something together. It's still solid across the board, but an MP9 for Breeze and two FAMASs, this time on Hexed in Nitro, leaves a bit to be desired. Timbermen also hurting relatively as well with two Galils on Snav in the left, but those will have an easy chance at a one-shot headshot. Everybody on NRG discards the helmets. Slow round, though. No early engagements being taken by NRG. No aggression to be spoken of. Instead, a far more default round, albeit with heavy emphasis on middle. 3 outside connector / window, and 2 on Catwalk for NRG.
Automatic taking it, catches Aleph behind the Molotov. Dare and Shane getting 2 kills, but only 2 right now for the Timbermen, is only remains. He does pick up automatic from underpass, and a couple more NRG players in his way as he gets one more before being dispatched by Breeze. Isolated round victory, no bomb plant for Timbermen means whatever money they had with loss bonus is all they'll have to work with in this next round, and it's probably going to be a half buy here for the T side, and an opportunity for NRG to kind of recover some economy after being dashed a couple of rounds in a row.
Also, an interesting note, Boggs. We have not seen a timeout yet in this set of games.
No, we had one round 3 from Timbermen.
Did we have one that early?
Yeah, they called one after their first loss. And
nothing
since. And it was a very weird timeout as well.
I don't quite recall it. Double ding between Shane and Dare on the OC. Breeze now left in a very awkward spot with no support, but he'll get bailed out, finding one. This save round, as you mentioned, could have legs now with that early opening. Potentially something that could be exploited across the map as Snav has lurked out towards B.
I think Nitro knows. He's ready to clear this out. Yeah, he knows. Easy spot. Doesn't get the first kill. Does get it on the second try. Doesn't take any damage either, which is very good for Nitro. As Timbermen now, with their jig being discovered again, audible call this out to bottom, mid, and underpass. Seems like Timbermen are just going around the world, throwing everything at the wall, hoping something sticks. And so far, they only have that opening on A ramp.
Very unfortunate one for OC. Also, I want to note, Hext is bringing back the UMP.
Yeah. I know Nitro talked about that a while ago, too. Elige as well has talked about it.
It's not bad.
But the MP9 is just so good.
I feel like it's better at range, which is where Hext is trying to use it. He's all the way outside jungle. It's automatic, though, to pick apart these players. Hext finally swings off contact, finding that. The op is swiftly recovered by Breeze, and Hext gets an AK as well. I believe that was dropped by Breeze. Quick start for NRG. They isolate that Timberman victory. 4-1 lead now. Things are looking very solid for them. I'd like to see a Timberman timeout sooner rather than later. Even this round will be a good time to call it. That doesn't seem likely.
It would be a good round. They have money, they have a buy, they have utility, they have AKs, one Galil, armor. What you would normally go for a standard timeout call, they have the round. But they're not going to go for it. Instead, they're going to go back at it, and Hex will open things up through a smoke onto Dare, top middle. OC creeping out with that op in hand. Will get one back as Nero was able to fail automatic. The trade is instant, though, and so NRG maintain the tenuous man advantage. Shane creeping down, bottom middle, does not catch Hex, who crosses through that connector gap and gets safely towards T ramp. And it's an A split from Timberman. I don't like that split. I think that's going to give a lot of opportunity over to NRG to catch them if they were in a position to. But instead, NRG have decided to play some offense here as they've swapped spots with Timberman, who have a free A site to exploit.
Yep, Breeze is going for information on this flank. Hex is going to hold in ramp. Don't hate this, especially since Timberman will probably be planting for middle. Front triple, perhaps. I like this play overall. Shane spotting out ramp. Knows it's likely, but Hext is more than ready. Finding one, throwing a Molotov to save himself some space. Well, the bomb will get into A, but will it get planted? It looks like it will. That gets back to default. Breeze spotted in Palace, caught, but Aleph is now low. 3v2 in the favor of NRG, making it 3v1. With Aleph, that low HP player remaining. He can't connect the headshot. There's an AK on the ground as an upgrade for Nitro. He actually finds one elsewhere. Defuse Swift. And a fifth on the board for NRG. Timberman, even with that bomb plant, going to struggle to put a buy together in round number 7.
Yeah, Galil already out for Shane. Actually, it'll be over to Aleph instead. Shane will grab an AK. Everybody else has AKs. And smattering of utility, Aleph has quite a lot, but only Aleph really has anything to speak of as far as utility is concerned. Only Dare has a utility besides Aleph, and that's just a solitary flashbang. Fast play has to be on the cards for Timberman, or a very late explosion. They use their one smoke towards top middle as well, and they're defaulting?
A heavy A lead. But
look how much utility they've used.
For the most part. Yeah, they've used virtually all of it. What is flash left for left? Where is he at? Is he at ramp? No, he's actually alone in middle. He'll finally get some control. If there's a Molotov thrown in his direction, though, he's going to be caught by it.
That's bizarre.
He's in sandwich. A nice switch up. Hopefully he doesn't get spotted early. It's a heavy A lean for Timbermen, but they're just waiting for these two in middle to get towards connector. OC picks apart the first. A left caught. He's been bullied in this second map. 1 in 7. Breeze the next at bat in towards sandwich. Looking for something. Shane half-heartedly clears it, and that's his undoing. Snav a quick trade, but automatic on the stairs. Dinks down Snav in response. Dare getting one, though, ties things up. But there's no utility to save this crossing. They have to take the duels versus the players in jungle. They'll finally throw in a scavenged Molotov, but that won't stop OC. He's rotated around. He finds one. Dare is going to have to do the heavy lifting. First secured, but still 2 more required. I'll throw a flashbang. It's ineffective.
Look at the bomb drop.
And the bomb, timing saves Snav, leaving just Nitro, the veteran, the IGL, in a 1v2. He spots the first, does so much damage, can't quite get the kill, though. Snav's going to take the duel, jumping up. Did he spot the player close? Jumping up, he's caught. The second Dare on the stairs is now spotted and tagged down to 8 through the box. A dink and a kill as the player falls. A massive round for Nitro to guarantee a 6th for NRG.
Gets the dink through triple onto Snav up top of stairs, and what a finish from Nitro.
A bit of
Cool,
flair.
calm, and collected. Flair indeed. No bomb plant again for Timbermen either, whose loss bonus will propel them to another buy. Utility's going to be poorer in this round than last. But they do have full smoke, so maybe an AX set coming through. Window smoke tossed, smoke towards jungle, stairs on the cards. Never mind. 3 players mid, 1 towards apps, 1 towards ramp, 1-3-1 default. And the op from OC is over towards A, but automatic out bottom. Khan is taken out 2 top middle. Good flashbang from the op to support that op as well, answering with 1 onto Shane, leaving Snav and Aleph to try and do whatever they can in a 2 versus 4 with a $1:30 on the clock. Out in middle, marooned in this island with no recourse, back into a site. 7-1 looking likely. And for Timbermen, we still have yet to see a timeout. And at this point, I would be a little surprised if we did.
Looks like the opportunity's gone. If they wanted to use one, they would have used it a while ago. Not one of those nights, perhaps, for Timbermen. Snav is the final one left. Caught by OC's op. It struggled there in the mid-round, but it locks things in with a 3K. Brazil's scoreline secured 7-1. No bomb plant, and again, they're wandering without direction. They're wandering without utility. They're uninspired. At this point, they're just going through the motions, Timbermen. It feels like they have been defeated at this point.
For NRG, they're just kind of chilling. They're moving around, doing whatever they need to do. It's been a very solid map of Mirage for them. They're on the stronger side of the defense, but they've been given a lot of opportunities like that. Hex gets an absolutely free kill onto Dare, who's just jumping around like a cricket. Automatic will find Aleph and Nero. Snav's lurking out A. No bomb. No chance. And, well, Nate, this is turning into an absolute
Yes, it is. It's looking puggier and puggier as the rounds pass. There's racing down middle, no utility, trying to go up Khan on a timing. Again, it feels uninspired. It feels like they have been defeated. NRG looking solid, playing their game as they should. Making this one pretty quick as well. 8-1, 11-1 a possibility. At this point, I'd say a guarantee, given the fact that Timbermen are just buying AKs with no armor, round in and round out.
One-for-one trade, OC and Nero. Dare the fallen party of the Timbermen, who have no utility with 134 to go in this round. A nice little nade does some good chip damage to Shane and Aleph up naps. Molotov blooms in Snav's face as Breeze will pick off another one. That's Nero to fall. So the scoreline keeps growing for NRG, keeps shrinking for Timbermen. Snav out, that's good. 1 kill, 1 headshot to level it to a 3v3, but all the advantages are with NRG. The lack of utility makes this exponentially more difficult for the Timbermen on the T side. Nitro not moving at all from jail, just ready to lock up Timbermen and close down this B side. Nitro spots that one on the balcony. Shadow shows, second falls. Great little 1-2 combo from Nitro, and Snav's messy spray eventually converted, as he will now be watched for by Breeze coming through window. It's the kill. 9-1. With only 2 more rounds to go in this half, the penultimate upcoming. And it really seems like the ultimate round in this entire map is coming up quickly.
Doesn't seem like it is going to happen. Again, Timbermen, tried and true. Kevlar, maybe a helmet if you can afford it, and an AK. If you can get a piece of utility, great. Snav will buy 1 smoke that's thrown immediately. Straight AKs, 4/5 towards A, 1 at top middle. And OC's op picks apart Dare, going for a dry peek in the Molotov. Second one spotted, flicked away by OC. A meddlesome bug, a beetle perhaps. 4 for the op of OC. Makes this one look clean, almost like an anti-eco. Snav the last in the middle, just lurking around the smoke bottom con. No bomb in his control, no utility. And a full 5 against him. Will they give the op of OC the ace, or will Automatic steal it from Connector? Automatic seals Snav's fate and locks OC into that 4K. 10-1. 1 round left in the first half. Timbermen, a tried and true. Kevlar, AK, and a piece of utility if you can afford it.
Well, a little bit of utility here. 1 flash here, 1 flash there, 1 on Dare. AKs, no helmets across the board of Timbermen. Double op setup for NRG as Breeze has 1 of his own. Automatic PM4. It's a cat jump from Automatic that actually hasn't yielded any fruit for him. Still spraying away. It's 3 kills and a disconnect going the way of Aleph, making this a winnable now 2 versus 4 or 2 versus 3 for NRG. There's 2 Neros on the screen. Only one of those is an actual player. Nitro has the ability to shut this down. The crossfire with Breeze should work wonders. Breeze is going to hear the 1 drop bottom middle. Spot out Nero crossing up. Easy backstab. Breeze has Shane on a plate. The bomb down in mid. And from a very strong point for Timbermen, NRG are able to bring it back. Do they expect Snav and underpass? I don't think so, but it's still going to be a 1. Never mind. Breeze. He thought he was going to check it. Doesn't. Instead, he checks top mid. And Snav will have an opportunity to recover the bomb. If he does not clear window, however, he will die.
Yes, he will. Nitro. Tremendous half for himself. 10-2. Looking to make it 11. This is well read by Snav, but will he expect this player in the off angle is the question. There's the nade to give away the information. Snav, though, further chipped by that piece of utility. 40 seconds left till go in Connector. Spotted by Nitro. 11-1 half for NRG as we hit the halftime break.
We're back in for the second half here. NRG up 11-1, dominating on the CT side. And in fact, they've pretty much been dominating since it was 4-4 on Ancient. NRG only lost one round since then, going back to the last best of one. It's Boggs and Pineapple Phillips here on the mic. And NRG are on the pistol round, looking to run away with this one as they run towards B, training up in apartments. Aleph, the lone defender, has support coming late from Snav. Maybe Nero and Dare quickly if they can hurry, but Snav will actually get the first. Glock's at range, not finding anything. 3 kills to 1 for Timbermen as Aleph here on site, trying to lock it down. Drive-by from Automatic, though, opens things up. Dare coming in on Catwalk, those supporting, leaving Automatic in a nice, unwinnable position there, and he will fall. Pistol round for Timbermen, and they will keep themselves alive in this second best of one tonight, just barely hanging on by a thread.
Hanging on for dear life. 2-11, 9 rounds separating these teams, 2 separating NRG from victory, and 2 clean best of ones. If NRG win this, will they be at a 20-2 record? I think was what we said at the start of the evening. That would be a tremendous performance from them. Pistols for NRG. No bomb plant means next to nothing to invest. We had 1 Deagle, maybe 2. This one's in OC's hands, trying to find something. But the MP9 of Shane is looking to run them down. Jumping around the corner, there's some damage. Dare instead to find 1. Shane trading out his teammate OC. A good kill with the Deagle to at least do some damage, but effectively it's just an MP9 felled. Hext lurking B. Just catch Snav on a timing. He does. No helmet for Snav. Undoes. Hefty piece of weaponry. That's now site secured. Automatic, though. Spotted over towards A with the bomb on his back, trying to throw a bit of a fake. He's just hexed on B in a 1v3. He's not going to have an easy time either. Doesn't have an upgrade. All 3 remaining defenders have helmets in or on their persons.
All 3 remaining defenders have helmets. Hext has nothing but a Glock. And
okay,
an opportunity to get 1. That was close. Unfortunately for Hext, no cigar, but fortunately for Timbermen, it was not a successful attempt. But regardless of that, 2 rounds in a row for Timbermen. They get themselves another round to stay alive as NRG buy up here. First gun round of the second half. Galil on Nitro, AKs on the rest. Decent amount of utility too. So that should be a nice boost for this T side. MP9 and AUG, 2 guns to look out for in their respective positions on the CT side. And a mid-scrim, perhaps, from NRG, with 3 players flooding forward. The spam onto Nero does significant damage as well. No need to follow up onto him and get that kill secured. But that's good unconfirmed damage to start off this round from the NRG offense.
Yes, it is. Bit of a bonus for Timberman with that 1 MP9 for Aleph. NRG happy with control. Will leave 1 player tucked Delpan, who's now going up towards chair. Andrew getting his toe in the middle, trying to take a duel with Galil. It's a very difficult weapon to use, but OC at his teammate's back finds the kill. Both players taking lots of damage, however. It's less than ideal. Bree spots 1 on a site, throws in a Molotov, avoids the player sandwich, and actually spots him on the re-aggress. Big information for him. Automatic is the one to find 1 in the meanwhile. 5 versus 3. Nitro, Automatic, and OC, though, are both all quite low. Same could be said for a left, though, who chucks in a nade and finds 1. Player in apartments. Quick trade. That's the B site secured, and it should be the round as well by extension. Automatic outside window. Dropped. He was the low HP player. Breeze in middle. Spots the player jumping. Catwalk, though. A quick trade leaves just Shane alone. 1v3. Speaking window, he's spotted. This round is a guaranteed 12th for NRG.
And now it is officially secured for NRG. Match point for them as they will look to lock away this 2 best-of-1 series and drop the Timbermen back down another peg as playoffs become less and less likely for this team. MP9's on 2, Deagle for Dare. Aleph will have the AUG, and Nero will possess some form of weaponry, which I don't even want to say what he did, because that hurts me physically.
He's on a glass cannon Galil.
Thank you, Nate.
That is definitely a play, and you know what? It works for 1. The crouched spot up top catwalk is definitely unexpected, and actually this guy might give Timbermen some legs to stand on. An opportunity for a fourth. They secured a rather large advantage, 4 versus 2. Breeze looking out. A is caught by timing. He's holding that player on the balcony for so long, and the second he stops looking, he is swung. Automatic heard in towards apartments. Jumping out is not clear. Get right. And Nero with a sloppy spray will get the job done. That player on the glass cannon Og finds 2. Timbermen find a 4th.
I just want to quote Steele here. Don't justify a bad play just because it works.
I'm justifying it. The glass cannon Og is better than the glass cannon Op for sure.
99.9% of the time, that's not going to be effective. So, for all of you future Season 51 players out there, don't recommend going glass cannon Og.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. NRG humbled a bit, forced to save. Deagle for Breeze and a scout for OC's all she wrote. And it won't stop him.
No way.
Hext and Breeze find Dare. Double nade in response finds a trade though, and actually Shane catches automatic aggress, and Nero looking to put this one to bed with 2 towards top middle. Last alive on a Deagle is spotted. Nitro done in by the USP of Aleph, if I'm not mistaken. 5-12. Timbermen putting up a better score on this second best of 1 than they did on the first. But it's another tough task ahead of them. AKs and a Galil for NRG, along with decent utility. I also want to highlight, Pogs, we didn't touch on it in the first half, but this map is T-sided for both of these teams. Interesting when you consider the 111 start. Timbermen.
Yeah. Now, I mean, they're playing with house money at this point. For the expression, they have nothing to lose. They're just kind of hanging in there, doing whatever. As we saw for the last few rounds of that T half, they were kind of just looking a little tilted out there. And they've been able to pick something up on the CT side. They've been able to get a little more success. But right now, with the opening pick going the way of NRG, that success seems to be running to an end. The luck may be fleeting away. Nitro, though, has to be careful of both Khan and Cat. Snav will peek off the timing. That's a great 1-2 from Nero and Snav. Well executed. Alep blinded. Will not spot the cross as a Molotov will bloom on the balcony. One towards bench, rather, to clear it out. Breeze and Hex, though, are able to clear out the B side. The rotations are here, but Breeze has one. The last coming through is Shane. He's not been spotted yet, but the bomb has been planted. OC top of the van will spot him and remove him. 13-5 for NRG here on the second best of 1. And they'll sweep this 2 best of 1 series with the Timbermen.
Yes, they will. As I mentioned, 20-2 record. 20 best of 1s, 1 and 2 best of 1s lost for them in this season. I believe it's only 22 games played throughout the season as well, so I think it is concluded for them.